So here we go. Benham on Islands of Ice. Or I guess not bottom tier. Mid tier. CVs are out in force right now. Benham, super good. Amazing ship. Tier 9 destroyer, premium. Dumps out torps all the time. Still has good guns. Fantastic ship. So CV though doesn't have a very high AA, which is a bit of a bummer, so you have to be careful. But 4 destroyer, what's that? Man, 5 BB, 4 DD, 2 cruiser, and only 1 radar out of all that. Not bad. Has to deal with a gearing, a Fletcher, a Sashio, and the La Fantastic. The tier 8. French. As long as the CV is on the other side. Hey, GG easy. GG easy. But Killmeister is going to go here. And I think he's smart because what he can do is the Benham's torp reload is so fast. It's just so freaking fast. He can just dump him on that corner and basically catch a new destroyer. He doesn't have to worry about sonar, gearing, Fletcher, the French one, Asashio. All those are just not going to have anything, and he only has to worry about 1 radar. So things I would be a little cautious about though. Gearing's still going to be a pain in the ass to deal with because it has a lot of life. It's going to out DPM you when it comes to guns. And the French destroyer, if it does spot you, it can be nasty just because it's going to pump out a lot of damage. So this is what you're going to see this a lot with Benham play basically, because the torps reload so fast. You're going to dump one side, turn and dump the other, so you're going to be sending out 16 torps. He could chill here though. Yeah, let's say he could kind of just chill in this corner. They're way farther away than I thought they would be. Radio locations all over the place. The French one, yeah man, I gave up. See, what he's doing right now is perfect. He's just repositioning to where the radio location is, so he can be prepared for torps. One of the biggest mistakes people will make is, and there's another great mistake that a lot of IGN DDs make, but the biggest mistake people make when playing destroyers is they'll just sit broadside and they'll sit broadside on the cap, and what they're trying to do is be so far away, if you look at it that way, so far away that they are on like the edge of the cap. So if the cap is circular, if they're far enough away from the radar ship, they're not going to be able to get radar. So in theory, it's a good idea. In reality, it's terrible, because what you're doing is you're offering the biggest possible size you could be to be hit by a torp. And as you saw, he was throwing out kind of luck chuck torps. Now, those are very scary because if people have radio location, they're just going to launch them at, wherever. So what you want to do is exactly what he did. If you have radio location or have an idea of where they are, is keep north-south. Always give yourself an out. People don't do it. Give yourself an out and be able to have just a way to get away and make yourself as small as a target for getting hit by torps. So there's a cruiser behind that. I think that actually might be like the... Okay, so the Asashio obviously is on the 1 line. Audacious is over there. Fletcher was AFK, so I'm assuming what's behind that island is the French destroyer that killed the gearing over here. Oh, it's the Eddie. Okay, interesting. So he has a weird... So he's a weird situation right here. What I would be doing is I would be rotating over. The reason I would rotate over is they have a Yamato, they have a Monty, the enemy team does, they have a Cleveland, and they have an Eddie. His team has a Monty, a GK, a Balti, and a Destroyer. They have the cap. I would let them have the cap. I would see that the enemy side, the midway, all that kind of stuff, I would rotate to A cap right now. They kind of have this side. They're pushing away. The CV could actually help them over here if they wanted to. Their weak side is the other side. So I would 100% be rotating to that side. Trying to help maybe the Satago, this Monty in the middle. Just being aware of what side is weak, what side is strong. And hopefully not lose this Monty. That would be really bad. Right now he's trying to kill like this cruiser that's just gonna sit behind that island. Like just go towards like where the action is, right? If you're a main destroyer, if you're mainly like a DD, you want to get to where things are pushing into you, not going away, not hiding. So I would have rotated. I would have headed straight towards ACAP. I would have basically just gone this way, maybe try to get an angle on that. It doesn't matter if he radars, because the radar duration is not going to be that long, and the range isn't going to be that long. I would have just headed straight to ACAP right now. One of the main reasons being is CV's over there still. The Fletcher is maybe alive. It was AFK. The Asashio, though, he has radio location. The Asashio is going to be a big pain in the ass. Asashio could kill the Monty, could kill the Midway. Audacious ended up killing the Monty, but he needs to get over here instead of just trying to slowly throw in enough torps that he'll kill this radar ship. Like, look how juicy, like, the Conqueror, the Monty, the Freddy, all those are just easy pickings for this. He's just so focused on trying to kill this one ship. It means nothing. Because the Ognivoid, the Ataga, are going to go over there and just going to get killed. I would say that's the big misplay right now. I would say that's the big misplay. Spray and pray torps. Yeah, I mean that's fine, right? But like, the side's kind of already won. The other side is lost. You need to go help the side that's lost. And they finally get that side. I mean, this Balti's just gonna die, but like the Kagero's over here, he's gonna be able to take care of those. Now, I don't know if he's just maybe trying to like avoid the CV or whatnot. I'm not sure, but even if he was dodging CV planes and stuff like that and just jumping in 10-kilometer torps, 10.5, he's gonna be doing way more than whatever he's doing right now. So I would say this is a pretty sizable misplay. It's just spending so much time on something that's not important. Spending so much time. It's all about getting map control. All about that map control. Yeah, Yamato killed the Kagero. And it's like it's awkward now because he kind of has to stay over here now. Like these last like 3-4 minutes have made this super awkward. Like he kind of has to now, as the other side is just losing all these ships. Like he's kind of forced to. They had this side won. He could have gone and started to assist the other side. Now the Fletcher's alive too. Now he kind of has to win this. They're in a bad spot now. Like the Iowa from the other side is over here now, the pink Iowa. Yeah, everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. Because, like, I always say that if nothing is happening, that means your team's losing. So, and that's exactly what's happening. Nothing happened, and they're down. They're just down big right now. They're down big. I think they've lost, like, I don't know, 6-1 in the last few. That RAM is so good for them too. Yeah, if that Monty rams, that is such a good win. That's such a good trade. Trading a battleship for battleship at this point in the game is so good. Wow, okay. He might give him the chance. Holy shit. He actually might give him the chance here.
Engine boost deactivated.
Too close quarters. Oh no! Are those torps gonna hit? Those friendlies? I think he's okay. Oh, there's so much missed damage. There's so much missed damage. Oh, that's so brutal. Like, I am just looking at that Freddy and that Monty. Oh, man. The Benham, you need to, like, you gotta let the Benham breathe. You gotta let the Benham breathe. The Benham, he basically hasn't left CCAP though in the entire game. So now it's a pretty awkward game. Their midway can't kill the Asashio. And are we gonna see terrible, terrible destruction? So something that would have been a little bit better play would be not spending the entire game in CCAP. They had CCAP 1. Yeah, they would have ended up losing some ships, but so what would have ended up happening with him not rotating over? Could have gone through BCAP, helped kill that French destroyer, helped kind of clear that up. As these guys are all pushing this way, could have torped the shit out of them. Yeah, probably would have dodged some planes, but could have rotated down to kill the Sasho. This midway for the second half of this game has had to completely focus on the Sasashio. So pretty. They could have focused the entire game on something else other than just this DD trying to kill him. Got a couple torpedoes there, but at this point in the game, there's really no way of winning. You gotta stop. You gotta stop caps at some point. The Benham's really good at kind of just slowly killing stuff, but yeah, like, I mean, this is gonna be fun. We can get a ton of torpedoes here. Chunked him, but this pink Iowa has made a journey. Fought at ACAP, I think was on the 1 line. Is now fully invested in the 10 line. What a journey, this guy. I'm interested to see how many kilometers he's traveled. You won't see it, feels bad, but I just felt like there's a lot of potential. I feel like with a ship like the Benham, if you're not getting torpedoes because things are hiding, you have to move. You have to move. You're not killing DDs. You're not hitting the torps because things are hiding and playing slow. You have to rotate where you can get damage in. So I think that was probably the biggest misplay. We'll farm some decent damage here, though. His Conqueror pushing in. Probably could have actually gone south. The replay's all wonky. It's not showing him click on stuff. This Io is on a tour, man. On a tour. The Benham's so nutty. It's crazy. What did he hit? He hit a DD. Fletcher.
The enemy is about to win.
Yeah, he hit the Fletcher. Oh, hit the Cleveland. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Oh no, hit P. Why's he being killed us? He has the Monty here. He's getting pinched. That's a bummer. I don't know if it would have changed the outcome of this game. You know, it seemed like they were a little bit out CV'd. I doubt it would have affected really the outcome. I think they were probably screwed from the start, but it definitely didn't help just being constantly in C-cap. Could have really made probably a bigger impact, rotating, killing that Asashio, freeing up the CV from everything, just getting more out of the ship. The Benham's so good, that you just really kind of need to give it a breather. Shame. Well, it just pumps out so many torps. It's insane. It's just so many torps. I love it. Oh no. 13 torp hits. Yep. Not much you can do there, but you got to get into positions where the Benham can do its work, and trying to get into and just sit there in spots where things are kind of just hiding and just everything's slow. You got to just rotate. Just rotate. You can come back to that. You could have gone to ACAP and then rotated once those started to push for sure. But tried. I don't know if it would have impacted the outcome, but definitely there's 3 or 4 minutes there that could have been a little bit better utilized. But overall, still a great ship. Decent game.